Jacob, obviously yesterday the announcement of Four Nations. How excited are you for this best-on-best opportunity coming up in February?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Obviously, last time I was there in Toronto with the World Cup, and it's I think that was 2016. So 8 years ago, or it's going to be 9 years ago. So it's it doesn't come very often. And you don't get many opportunities for this as a player to play against the best of the best, and you wanna compete and you wanna represent your country as much as you can. So it's a privilege to put on the Three Crown jersey, and I'm excited for it.
Obviously, you're excited to play with all your teammates, but is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to teaming up with again from your national team?
Brader. Yeah. I like having him as a teammate, so I'm excited that he's going to be there too.
Now, what have you learned about Brader as an athlete and as a person in your time that really benefits you guys as a team in a short tournament?
No, it's everything about him. I think I'm very impressed of how he carries himself and his preparation and the time he puts in on in the summer and on off days and on non-practice days, on after practice, before practice, all this stuff that you when you just follow him around in the rink, and I'm very impressed of the dedication he has for his craft and for his professional career, and it's paying off. He's an unbelievable player, and playing against him, you see how good he is, and then being a teammate of him is he's better than he's better than I thought he was, for sure, and so it's great to have him on your team, for sure.
When you talk about better than, what do you mean by that? Is it just his skill and all those things? Because obviously you didn't face him a ton, right?
Yeah, so. No, it's only one time or twice a year, and then if you play or not play, but obviously skill, and then also the little things. He's penalty killing and everything. He plays both sides of the puck. He's not only a goal scorer or a passer. He's great on the power play, great on the penalty kill, and he does small things right. And as a goalie, you appreciate that.
If you're given the chance to play in one of the games and Jack Hughes is coming down on you have the book on him. How do you stop a Jack Hughes?
How?
Yeah.
Just keep doing what I do every day in practice.
Filip Gustavsson, have you played with him? And he's having such a great season. What do you think of him as a goalie and a teammate here?
Awesome goalie. I think, my first year in Calgary, he was, he came up in Ottawa, and, I think the first game was, we played against each other, and, I was super impressed how good he was the first few games of his career, and so very impressed by him, and, how he grown to become a legit NHL starter, and playing a ton of hockey. So it's it's a lot of good Swedish goalies, and he's one of those young kids that's coming up now and knocking on the door and wants to compete and wants to play.
Is there anything about Jack shot approach to the net when you're dealing with him in practice that maybe you didn't know, Jake, that is kind of...
I'm not saying anything. We're teammates right now, so we're teammates, and this tournament is a great thing, but I think it's great, obviously, to announce, and it's a big buzz about the tournament right now, and it's a lot of fun talking about it. But here in this room, I think we got a huge game tomorrow, and as of it's only going to be for a few days. We're going to not be teammates. So, but when that day comes, it comes. But right now we're teammates, and right now we just want to be successful here with the Devils. So, that's about it.
You look at some of your best games this year. They've been against like rivals like the Rangers, or like a return game to Vancouver, first game of the year. Like, do you feel like you play your best in the biggest moments?
I don't know. I think I enjoy it, for sure, and it's it's a big challenge because I'm fiery, and I can get carried away, but now I'm a lot older than I was when I came into the league, so you kind of learn how to deal with that. But it's fun, and it's obviously it gives you a little extra kick and adrenaline. But I think that the most important games are also when you're on the road and there's not a lot of fans in the stands, and you got to get yourself going. Those are tough in the beginning of your career because you're in the NHL and everything is exciting. So those games where it's a little quiet, it's a Monday, and you don't really feel like you have it. Those games I'm more impressed by myself where I can play good.